So, chosen one, listen to me. The battles you're fighting, they are a reflection of something that your ancestors have been dealing with for generations. Let us repeat this one more time. The battle you're fighting, what you're dealing with, the cycles you're trying to break are a reflection of that exact thing or things your ancestors have been dealing with, have dealt with for generations. Now, here's the kicker. There's a very big chance there is people that have been battling these same things before. There is family members before the generation you are in at the moment that have battled those same things. But you see, there was a problem. They did not know what they was fighting. They did not know what they was dealing with. So, yes, they could see these deaths happening in the family. They could see abuse. They could see different types of cycles happening. And they was concerned about it. In some cases, they have tried to break those particular cycles. But then, unfortunately, some of them have passed away in the line of duty. Now, I remember watching a chosen one a couple of years ago. Chosen one this and chosen one that. Very good guy, you know. What is his name? Jordan? Is it Jordan? Or Jay or Jordan? Something like that. If I was not awakened, it was going to be easy for me to think he's not chosen. Because what I was seeing, it was not exactly what I was expecting. Okay, he was having a joint in his hand. You guys, the smokers, you know these joints, the weed, and at the same time he was teaching. Now, if it was a person who is not aware or enlightened, that person would think this guy was lying. So it's why sometimes you see on these channels, somebody comes around, oh, he's a narcissist, you know. I've had those things before. Now I know who I am. I know who I am. And I want you guys to mention if I've ever done a video and I've told you I was perfect. If you can find that video, share that video with me. I'm very interested. I did not tell anyone that I was perfect. A chosen one is a work in progress. And if you want to know the truth, ladies and gentlemen, you need to understand, overstand. Chosen ones do smoke cigarettes. I want you to listen to this one very closely. Chosen ones are not Jesus, okay? Chosen ones, you might find a chosen one that is smoking cigarettes. You might find a chosen one who is still drinking. They may be having a bottle of wine, whatever, a glass of wine sometimes, maybe a beer or two. You may find a chosen one who is battling an addiction. You may find a chosen one who has just come out of prostitution. So you may find a chosen one, they have been battling something. And because they have been in the battlefield, that thing that they are battling is still going to manifest in their daily lives. Chosen ones, listen to this. Very powerful. This is a very powerful video. Share this video, guys. Click that share button. Make sure that this message goes out to chosen ones around the world. Those people are battling something. In my case, I have been smoking for quite a good number of years. I do not say that there was not a member of the family who used to smoke. Okay, there was smokers. Some of them have even stopped. But I've been bottling cigarettes for some years. I've been doing a lot of work on myself, okay, to battle this addiction. A chosen one, the things you're battling, they have been manifesting in the previous generations before you. You have been beating yourself up. Why can't you give up cigarettes? Why can't you give up drugs? Why can't you do this? Why are you still addicted to sex? Why are you still watching porn? Why are you still going to the clubs? You have been battling these illnesses. These are spiritual illnesses, spiritual cycles. They have already been happening in that particular generation for years. Now, in the dysfunctional family matrix, there's a number of things that happen in those metrics, in those families, okay? Some families battle alcoholism. Some families battle with sex addiction. Some families battle with whatever drugs. You know, some of them have been prostitutes. There are some chosen ones who have been born. Guys, share this video. It's very powerful. Did you know that there's chosen ones who have been born by a mother that was a prostitute as a result of prostitution? Now, you guys, let me take you down the rabbit hole of this whole thing called the chosen ones. Did you know they have been mothers that have been prostitutes and they have given birth to a chosen one? If you guys didn't know that, you see, the chosen one, you are the one at the front line, because in that particular family, it is a very difficult family. It is a very sick family. There is a lot of members in that family. They have known what was happening. Yes, they could see it. They was even participating in it. But they was not willing to do the work. So you, as the chosen one, you have been born in those families to be the one that is going to do the work on behalf of the other family members in the unit. So a few days, weeks, or months after your awakening, because I've told you, the chosen one, you will awaken. You have got to awaken. There's no other way around it. You have got to wake up. If it hasn't happened already, it is going to happen for you. The only thing you need to find out is if you are a chosen one. I've already done videos on that. You will wake up at some point. The very first thing what you're going to discover is that particular thing that your entire generation has been battling for decades. You're going to see the reason as to why many family members used to pass away at a certain age. Many family members was into prostitution. Many family members was narcissists. Many family members was drug addicts. Okay? And the list can go on and on and on. Personally, I've told you the biggest problem was narcissism. I could now understand and discover there was a lot of narcissists, individuals in the family matrix, including the narcissistic parent at the top. Now, these particular things we're talking about, the illnesses that have been happening, the cycles that have been happening for generations. I've told you this is spiritual sickness. These are spiritual cycles. Those spiritual cycles are going to be poured onto you. You are going to carry all that dead weight within the system. And you're the one that is going to battle that dead weight the most. So you're not surprised as to why you have family members, they live in mansions. Chosen one, share this video. It's a beautiful day. I'm in a very good mood. Share this video. Let this message spread out to millions of people all over the world. I manifest that this message shall reach out to millions of people all over the world. Those things have been happening. You are going to be affected the most. Let me give you an example. If your mother was a prostitute, Your mother has carried a lot of trauma. When that mother gives birth to you, chosen one, for the biggest part of your life, there's a very big chance you are going to become a prostitute, or you became a prostitute. The prostitution that you've been doing is not even compared to the one that your mother has been dealing with. Yours is going to be at a different level. Do you know why? That is because the universe has chosen you to be born out of that prostitute mother womb. Now later on, sometimes you'll be the one who will be able to put a complete end to that cycle that your mother dealt with for years. It is going to manifest very deeply and intensively in your own personal life. It is going to feel like you cannot take a break. So you'll be the one who will be in and out of therapy. Okay? You will be the one who is always getting help. You are going to be battling that prostitution. It is going to be very difficult until the moment will come when you go through a spiritual awakening. That awakening, let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen, you will be able to understand why have you been a prostitute for quite a good number of years. Why could things not go well for you? So the things that you've been battling, they manifest very deeply in your life. If it has been cigarettes, like I've told you, you have been the one who has been dealing with smoking. You have been the one that has been dealing with drugs. Other family members engaged, yes, but for you, it has been on a different level. So a lot of you guys who are running on these channels and seeing these chosen ones struggling, they have found their purpose. They have awakened. They found their purpose. Now they're starting to step into their purpose and push out, push this energy and start breaking these cycles. Pay close attention, okay? Don't judge them. Don't judge people. Ladies and gentlemen, I've seen so many people. That one is not a chosen one. This one looks like a narcissist. Let me give you an example of myself. I have been battling with narcissistic abuse ever since I was a child. Guys, share this video. Please. I don't know what platforms you're using, Facebook, Instagram. Share this video. You have no idea, ladies and gentlemen, how many narcissists I've battled my entire life. Do you know why I did not become a narcissist? It's because that's not who I am. My purpose on this planet, on this earth, in this timeline, in this lifetime, it was not come here to become a narcissist. But I've been battling these people for decades. For years, ladies and gentlemen, you have no idea. What makes you think that there is any form of narcissist? They will come in my way at this particular moment in time, and I'm not going to break them. I'm going to break that narcissist without even trying. I might even have to break them without lifting a finger. Because I have been in the battlefield for years, ladies and gentlemen. This is a year, we're talking about years of experience. I have battled narcissists to an extent whereby I know their entire playbook. So if you see me sometimes I'm doing these videos, I'm reflecting back energy. That energy that I've been seeing within narcissists, because I'm exposing them. Okay? So sometimes when I'm talking about something, I understand that a narcissist can get triggered. Okay? Oh, he's saying he's a chosen one, but it doesn't look like a chosen one because he's doing this or because he's doing that. They don't understand that I've been battling these people for years. I know the entire playbook. I will mention to you everything that they do, to the degree that even you will think I could be a narcissist. That is because I know the fight I've been fighting for decades. You have no idea. So, like I've said, when you run into a chosen one, don't be in a hurry to judge them and go, why is he smoking a joint? Why is he holding a cigarette? Why is he drinking a glass of wine? And the stuff like that. That person is a work in progress. And if you look very closely to whatever it is he's doing, because a lot of chosen ones have been producing content for some time, slowly you will get to the discovery of what their story is. A chosen one has got a story. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. Listen to this one. Guys, share this video. Let me tell you something. A chosen one has been battling something you have no idea about. They are a work in progress. So whenever they wake up, they are thinking about, okay, what is going to be today? What will today look like? What is it I can do to better my life? How can I help other people? How can I teach people? You know, a lot of times chosen ones have been prostitutes. They are talking about their entire story of what was happening during the prostitution, the people they slept with, the money they made, and how their life started turning around, and the moment they have awakened. If a chosen one does not have a story, listen to this one, ladies and gentlemen, very powerful. If you're listening to a chosen one, and you see them coming around, chosen this and chosen that and chosen this, and there's no story, they do not have a story, you have even never had any small thing about their own personal life experiences, you're not dealing with a chosen one. So, learn to separate these two things. There's a difference between a chosen one who is a work in progress. They are helping people at the same time they are healing from their trauma. And another chosen one who is just fascinated with this whole chosen one concept. So they are around there, they're out there. Oh, chosen one there, you know, a chosen one, and then the chosen one. So sometimes they are going online and watching these little videos from other people, creators. So there's, oh, so that one looks like me. They come and make these videos, chosen one. They don't have a story. They do not have a story. You are not talking to a chosen one. This one, I will tell you this from experience. But when you see a chosen one that may be still battling an addiction, whenever they are mentioning something on their channels or whatever platforms, they are talking about something that has been bothering them for years. There is something they have been dealing with. Maybe they are always talking about their family. My mother used to do this. The father used to do this. When I was at work, this one, I'm going to do a whole video on the workplace. Then you better understand, ladies and gentlemen, that is a chosen one. He has a real story. Okay? The weight you're carrying, or let's say the weight you have carried, that has been the weight that your previous ancestors have carried for generations. Now you have been chosen to break that cycle, because if that cycle does not break with your existence, chosen one, then it is going to carry on for generations that are coming. So even that means that even your own children are going to have to deal with that same cycle that you've been dealing with for generations. So you have been chosen. Your ancestors are like, okay, we have been fighting with this whole thing. You guys, we are spiritual beings having a human experience. We are spirits in this physical form, okay? Your ancestors have said, okay, somebody is going to come in. So in other words, you have been sent here for that particular process. You have been sent here because you have been chosen to break that cycle that has broken down generations for years. You guys, when I'm talking about generational cycles, you don't know what some of you don't understand what I'm saying. The things that people have been dealing with that have even sometimes taken people's lives. That is what we're talking about. They are very serious things. Spiritual sicknesses, spiritual cycles, demonic cycles. There are some of your parents who have been witches. You know, they have been doing witchcraft. And when I'm talking about witchcraft, ladies and gentlemen, this real dark witchcraft. They have been sacrificing people. Blood sacrifice. You know, your parents that have been involved in blood sacrifice. I recently did a video and I told you there was a man, businessman, who was starting his company. There was a building. He sacrificed a child, and that child's body was buried in the foundation of that building so that he could become wealthy. People have been involved in blood sacrifice. Those are the things, demonic things. We're talking about demonic stuff. So basically, because you are the cycle breaker, you have been chosen for that purpose. That is why you see those demons are going to come after you more than they are going to do with other family members. They will leave everybody to go out there and do that. Because you see, these demons, they don't want anybody who is asking questions. Have you been with a narcissist, ladies and gentlemen? Guys, my skin is glowing. Are you seeing this? Have you guys seen narcissists? They're out there doing their own thing. They will go and eat and sleep with everybody. They will do this and they will do that. And they're not bothered with it. They're not asking any questions. They are not thinking. They're not worried about anything. You know, they can sleep with anybody and it's okay. They think it's okay. But you are the chosen one who always thinks that, no, I think I cannot sleep with anybody, because then eventually you're going to have to deal with somebody's trauma. So the demons are not worried about the one who is not asking the questions. The demons are worried about that particular individual who asks the questions. That is why your father, anytime you ask the question, your father would get out a stick and your father would punish you. Why are you asking these things? These are very sensitive things. Shut your mouth. Keep your mouth shut. What are you talking about? Go back in the corner and sit down. Because you was asking things that was very, very sensitive. And those demons did not want anything to do with you. From day one, black sheep of the family, you have been the one that has suffered the most. You could not understand the origin or the reason of your suffering. It is because you have been battling with these demons. They have put all this weight onto your shoulder so that you can be punished the most, because they know you have come here to put an end to these cycles. And these demons now, they don't have anywhere to go. Are you guys following? Did you guys hear that story, Jesus, when he was casting out demons? What was that story? Guys, the Bible scholars, let us know in this in the comments. Jesus was casting out demons. These demons asked Jesus, where do you want us to go? And Jesus said, okay, you can go there. Some pigs over there, go and attach yourself to the pigs. And those pigs went and drowned in the lake. There's a story which is, guys, let us know, the Bible scholars. These demons have been eating off of family members for generations. You as a chosen one, you have been the one that has been chosen by your ancestors to break these cycles. Now these demons are like, okay, if you're going to break these cycles, how are we going to survive? How are they going to survive? What are they going to do? Where are they supposed to go? So that's why you see, you are going to be the most afflicted person. There will be job failures. There are going to be rejection. You will have problem with relationships. You will have problem with everything that you touch. Everything is going to be very difficult, ladies and gentlemen. Chosen ones, you cannot walk in the chosen one's shoes. You want to know what I'm talking about? Try to walk like a chosen one. You will see. You are going to see for yourself. You cannot walk in the chosen one's shoes. If you know that you're not chosen, you have no idea what weight they have been carrying and what they are trying to break. You don't have any idea. So chosen ones, you are the generational cycle breaker. That's what I'm trying to say. And because you are the curse breaker, you are trying to break spiritual patterns. You're piercing through this veil. And you're refusing these things to continue in that family. That is why these demons, they are after you. They have been after you ever since you was a kid. They have been moving around following you. You didn't know this. You end up with these narcissists. These have been demons' agents, the devil's agents. So if you really think it was a coincidence for you to just keep on jumping from one narcissist to another, those have been agents that have been sent to you to stop you. Because whatever it is you are here to do has been intended to break and put an end to these demonic cycles. So they are not happy with you. You guys are following. Share this video, ladies and gentlemen. So the demons are like, okay, this person They say they are chosen ones. We are going to punish them. So the demons have been punishing you. You know, you get a job, you work there 2 months. Hey, we need you to leave. We don't need you here. You go back. You got a new home. And then now you have this person that gave you the house, whatever, landlord or whatever. You know, something like this. Repossession. Get out of the house. You was in a relationship. Narcissist. Abuse. Even some of them have attempted to poison you. Take your life. You survived. Car accidents. You know, some demon came and plugged out something from your car engine. So he was driving, the car couldn't stop. You went and crashed into a wall. You went out, survived. You survived. You came out in full, in what? In good shape. You was in hospital. You was in a coma. Three, 4 days, the doctors was like, oh, we don't know what we are going to do. This person doesn't look like there's a chance. Out of the blue, you woke up, you packed your bags, you left the hospital. And you think it was a coincidence. Your family, you know, let's not even talk about family. Your family. They have been battling with you. You know, your own brothers and family members, they hated you. You know, if it was possible, they could put you on the floor and they could walk all over you. That's what they have been doing. So they don't believe that you deserve happiness. They don't believe that you deserve to wake up and do good things, live a normal life. They always wanted you suffering. Scapegoated in your family. Black sheep, you know this story. It is because you are the cycle breaker. Okay? You are in demonic warfare. You are fighting demonic warfare. You are fighting battles. These are spiritual battles. You didn't even know what you was fighting. Behind the scenes, you was battling demons. You didn't know this. Life is spiritual, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? You was going to be invited. There was a job opportunity. You applied. You know, you've been trying to do the best you can do. You applied for the job. What did they do? These HR, what do they call them? Human resource or whatever. They took your CV and they threw it in the bin. And now they took somebody who was not even qualified for that position to take the position. So he was out of the way. Even if you got the job, you was fired within the next 2 months. This is what has been happening for years. You have been battling demonic warfare. When you wake up, you will see it. The moment you wake up, ladies and gentlemen, my chosen ones, you are going to see it. You will understand the reason as to why your life has been the way it has been. It is because behind the scenes, you have been battling demons. These demons know you came here to break cycles. Yes, you're going to be struggling with different things, but you're a work in progress. You have chosen to do the work. There is nobody in your family is going to do the work. They will not start. They're not willing to. There may be a little bit of some of them who may figure it out and maybe they may try to change a few things, but many of them are not going to do the work. You are the one who is going to start doing the work. So in some cases, you're even going to open their eyes. They will be able to understand why has so and so chosen this lifestyle. Because now they're starting to figure out that there is something big you're up to. You're doing something very big. Now they're not going to come around to give you credit or tell you like, oh, listen, we're in your corner. They have never been in your corner anyway. You know? But this time they know secretly, they are watching you closely to see what you're doing. They know that you're breaking cycles. And they have got to get out of the way. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. There's something what people don't understand about cycle breakers. Do you know what it means to break generational cycles? Do you know what it means to break generational cycles, ladies and gentlemen? You're fighting demonic warfare, spiritual warfare. So somebody comes in your way. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. They will come walking. They are going to leave crawling. They will never know what hit them. Because you're going to put them in their own place. That's what they call a cycle breaker. Do not play with those people. Ladies and gentlemen, do not play with the chosen one. Do not mess with these people. I've told you guys 1,000 times in my videos. Because the demon is very stubborn, so the demon doesn't listen. This devil doesn't listen. They're like, okay, we're going to give it a shot. They'll try to come at you. There was a gang of covens that came against me. I never shared that story with you because I was documenting everything. A gang of covens tried to come against me. They had no idea what they was dealing with, ladies and gentlemen. Okay? Psychopaths, witches, warlords, flying monkeys, enablers. They had no idea what they was dealing with. Ladies and gentlemen, I documented that whole thing. You know? So, those people, they try to come against you, they are going to be in for a very big surprise. They will never know what hit them. One of the things people don't realize about chosen ones, those people that are divinely protected. Let me tell you something, ladies and gentlemen. You see those guys moving up and down, doing the normal things, regular things, and you think they're alone. You really think they're alone. You don't know what the spiritual backup they have behind them. You don't even know who is walking along with them. You have no idea who is walking along with them. So, if you know a chosen one, don't judge them, okay? Don't be quick to judge those people. Learn from them. They will teach you things, you know? They have walked a journey that very few people understand. But when you get close, you will start learning things. They are going to teach you stuff. Many of them have got a lot of spiritual knowledge, okay? They have got a lot of insights as to how this realm operates in the physical. So if you get close and you learn from them, but if you just come around with your ego, you're going to miss a lot of points, okay? There used to be guys who are saying, oh, so what about this, what do they call it? We don't know what you're saying, you know? We don't understand. You look at the camera. Why do you place your... The camera should be this direction. The camera should be that direction. Oh, what about you speak a little bit louder? When you speak louder, some of them will come and say, try to speak slower. Or you're speaking too fast. That is because their ego cannot allow them to listen. There's a very powerful message in that whatever message. There's something very powerful they need to listen, but they can't. So they are blocked. They are blocked. Spiritually, they are blocked. So the devil doesn't want them to listen to the message because it's a very powerful message. So they start looking at which position of the camera. So how about you stand like this? How about you face this direction? How about you put some music at the end? How about, okay, so all those things I've been doing. I've done all those things, ladies and gentlemen. But it requires a lot of work to edit these things. So sometimes I'm like, okay, I'm just going to do it flat, straight away. I get the message out and I do my own thing. So, chosen ones, that has been your life pretty much. That is what you've been battling with for decades, okay? But you do the work, everything will be okay. You're going to heal, okay? Get out there, do your thing. In whichever way you want to do it, which platform you're using, it doesn't matter. Do your thing, okay? But whatever the intention is, it is going to be aimed at breaking cycles and putting an end to the trauma that has been inflicted in your family for generations. Let us know what you think about the video. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. Go fund me in my link, ladies and gentlemen. You want to fund to my channel, help me raise funds to I'm working to expand the platform, okay, reach out to more people. I need a lot of equipment, okay? So if you want to fund my channel, go in the links. You will see the GoFundMe in the description. Book a session, like the page, share, and subscribe. You guys know I do love and appreciate your support. Please book a session if you want to. You may donate or support my channel if you want to. Everything you need, you will find it in the description below. And until then, I'll catch you guys in my next one. There's almost signing out. Much love and blessings. Peace.